Survive well and prosper. That's Streamlabs. You go to profile, you go to live, you go to log in. So many buttons. Not go live now, thank you. Okay, why is that not working now? I thought I had that all figured out. Click live. Why? Why though? What changed? I have to go here now? I'm gonna have to search myself on TikTok using my own profile. Everybody and their grandma's playing friggin' Battlefield 6. It's not bad, but yeah, tell people about yourself in your live. I'm not trying to go live, I'm trying to watch my current live so I can have my chat. This is rude. It's multi-chat for everything else. Yeah, where is... I'll just close it out and try again. Did TikTok update and change that? Or is my phone just being stupid? Profile. Click the live button. Fan club, gift gallery. Yeah, that's changed. I'm not trying to go live now. Maybe the studio has it now? No. Home. Search. Stop with the auto suggestions. There. On the way. Oh, are they on the way to Texas though? On the way to Kentucky. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna be playing solo for a while. I gotta figure out how to balance this with a charger on it. That's not gonna work for me, is it? Alright, so we went out and we got all of our bricks, and it took absolutely forever. I'll need to make more shovels. Let me remember all of my buttons too. Right. My next step was making the mortar, which is the slight climb with stuffy nose. For sand. Now, does it have to be in a bucket, or can I just mix it? It might have to be a bucket. What? mixing in a barrel. Sandstone, shale, basalt, andesite, chalk sand, chert sand. Oh no. Nope, there's claystone sand. And we have claystone sand. Maybe it's a specific amount. It is. Let me 1 liter per sand. So I need 50. Well, it's 320 mortar. Bucket back in there. It's another 80 mortar. That's a lot of mortar. I think I want the smithy first. We need the refractory bricks. Control click. Is there a timer on this? No. I think I'm gonna need to make a whole bunch of iron doors. Hold on. Iron rods, nails from oh yeah, lots of iron. We're so not ready for this. Refractory bricks, I think, for the coke oven. 6 refractory brick gratings, solid or windowed iron door, stone coffin, lids from either granite or andesite. In order to fire the furnace, use a chisel to build a small retaining wall so the coal doesn't fall to the sides. It's a 3x2 flooring of grating, so go 6 refractory brick gratings. Tier 1. Oh, we get 3 out of it. Awesome. That's gonna cost us a lot less than I thought it was going to. Oh, it even says it equals 3. Alright. Guys, blocks and items. Coffin. Granite stone coffin. Can it be a copper chisel? It can. And we'll need granite rocks. Okay, so I need 6 of those at least. We got that. Well, we don't have it, but we can get it fairly easily. I really gotta do something with my bees. And I need to stop leaving my frickin' where did I put it this time? The lantern's gone again. Where, oh where? Is there light in here? Found it. First try. Oop. Alright, so we're gonna need to quarry out some blocks. We'll go grab our chisel when we're done. Let's just take it from the wall right here. So I think the best way is going to be to do this. Oh, no. Give me that. One, two, three, four. Now I do the same thing here. Hate that. I'll blow up my staircase. There's another one. Even this out. Couldn't hurt to get some actual light down here too. Right? Alright, let's see. Hammer and chisel. Should start doing something with the bees too, now that the cattails are growing better. Hammer. Chisel. Now it looked like this. I'm gonna make two. Chisel. Hammer. Ta-da. Put you away. Put you away. And here's where I planned on having... I should have kept the sand. Oh, I still have more. I think I wanted it set up right here at this height. Hold on a second. Don't break. Good. Now we'll come to the top of the stairs and we'll slap this down. And we need this because it's going to tell us the shape, right? Shift, show structure preview. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that's all refractory brick. Except for that, which is going to be the iron door. And it doesn't have any other vents, so here we go. I'll make the iron door last, but we need... Let's give that a start, and it's... guides... Steel making. We'll need coffin lids too. $65 blocks of refractory bricks. middle, and each one makes 2. I overdid it. We miscalculated. By a bit. How many did it say we needed? Is it the beehive kiln that we're making? No. We're making the other thing. 65. We're gonna end up with an extra one. We need 30. It's 32. We need more bricks. Let me just chuck a whole bunch on the ground, I guess. Mortar. Maybe we didn't. I have to go get something to eat. Water. That's 62. Uh-oh. How did we end up short? Oh boy. You know what? In retaliation, I'm just gonna eat 23 raw turnips. Instead of cooking them like I should. Those are... oh. Yeah, maybe not all 23 then. I've got 62. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build up as much of this as we can. Leave the middle open. Reclaim this one. Corner pieces that I don't need, right? No, I need those. It's the inside. No, I do need those. What am I doing? Other than get myself stuck. was these pieces that I didn't need, right? What? Starting over. Turn it all down. That's still sand. Okay, but is that an empty block or? I think it is. Make sure we've done this correctly. I think we have. Knock these pieces off. Wonder where we picked up the firewood. Alright, so shift. Oh, that doesn't belong there, does it? Two blocks are missing or wrong, so it is just the two that we can see. We have plenty. Why did I think we were short? $65 blocks. Yeah, it's Vintage Story. And it is really fun. But it's very labor intensive. You know what? We'll just stack those here for now. I really should just get rid of you. New pet chicken. Next up is the iron hatch, yes? What was it called? Refractory brick, ingredient for ore. I don't want the kiln door. I want guides, steel making, iron door. But that's not correct. This is iron door instead of a hatch, but there's only one block there. I'll need stone coffin lids too, which I've got powdered borax. I'll need 2 more of the granite blocks. Killed the durability on my pickaxe for no reason. And there's 2. So make the lids, and then we'll start heating up the iron bars that we have, I guess. Let me see. Yeah, it still says that's wrong, but it's not colored the same. Like it's colored like these were. Just odd. It's okay though. We'll make our iron door. Replacement bricks, because apparently they have durability and they will wear out over time. Tools. Now, how do I do the lid? Oh, look at that, we even have extra here. It did say make 2. So I'll need powdered borax as well, which I do have quite a bit of. Or I should still. Hammer, chisel, powdered borax, coffin lids. Beautiful. Speaking of, we have 12 leather ready. I could make one of the sturdier back. No, I don't. No, I can't. Because I need to make sturdy leather by cooking chromium tanned hide with beeswax. How do I get that? Chromium sulfate from sulfuric acid and crushed chromite. Chromite is just chromium, alright. Oh, we could get sulfuric acid, saltpeter, powdered sulfur. That's wild. A condenser. God, there's so much to do. A boiler? What? Glue? Milk? Curdled milk? Cottage cheese? Hello? Followed by 4 fire. You just... Huh. Holds honey. Wonder if that's the mead making process. Needs to be filled with water. I'm getting distracted. I've got my coffin lids. Now I need to heat up and make... Oh, cool. Solid iron door. 6 iron plates. Oh my god. I need 2 iron ingots per. This is gonna be a chore. So I need 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can heat 4 at a time. That's something, at least. I have to build a box to store that. Will our coal be enough to get it? Well, it should be, yeah. Just fill it up completely. And while we're doing that, we need to also... We'll probably need to make another hammer or 2. I'll need 100 nuggets of... That's lead, zinc. That's iron, extra iron. That's right, that's 10. Silver, gold. More silver, more iron. Might just have to heat up a bar and hammer it out. We'll do that once the hammer durability on my 10 bronze goes low. That is gonna take absolutely forever. I should actually make my shield too. That piece that I found effort to finish that off too. Why is there flint in there? Moral. I'm gonna have to break that. Tongs. I need tongs. Hotbar them over. Grab these two. Shift click. Make a iron hatch door. No, I need iron plates. Let's make sure we have the right. See, this is why we need to finish off the Helve Hammer too. Shift right click to add that. Now we're going to Hammer would be incredible. That's down, right? Yeah. Should have done that instead of fiddling with all the other stuff. We need 6 of these. And chop off the extra. Careful not to. Okay, check you in the water over here. One. Actually, you know what? I need iron boss, iron sheet, iron plate. Uh-oh. Where's my door? Where's my door? Should just typed in door, right? Solid iron door. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cool. So, in the interest of saving time, I'm going to destroy this and pull out a solid iron door. gonna take to make a... I think it should just take one, but we'll heat 2 more up. But yeah, I don't feel like hammering out for the next 20 minutes. Do something with those bees. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep forgetting to do something about it too. Alright, so shift click. It looks like the structure is complete. So now we just gotta figure out how to make steel. I wouldn't mind slapping some doors down here too. I think that should hold my coal. We'll make steel in just a minute. I'm gonna knock out a hammer. Nope, wrong button. No, yeah. I guess keeping this lid would actually help with the process, right? Oh, I can't believe Moral did that. I can't just pull him out. I should be cooking these, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna punch my mic really quick. Alright, so what can we do while we wait for that? I wonder if it matters what kind of... Let's see. Tin bronze, health hammer, bismuth bronze, black bronze, steel. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to make it out of copper. We have tin bronze and we can pour it into a mold. Health hammer base. That's not bad. Helper? Weird. Unusable clutter though. That's fine. That's fine. Where'd my tongs go? Grab you, shift click, and we are making a... Well, we could make it. We're gonna make an iron hammerhead first. Up. This is gonna be something fun. Can I just... I can. Over. Oh, you're not gonna do it for me. Alright, fine. Hello, it's you. Your name color changed. It was orange yesterday, wasn't it? How's it going? Just shift click that now. Just requires 2 iron ingots. Okay. Put you back. What? Not let me put in. Alright. I feel like this is gonna mess me up. I just smithed up a replacement hammer, and I'm going to be smithing out a Helve Hammerhead, since I poured out all of my iron already. Yes, I can rotate my blocks. I know. Yeah, that works for now. This should be... corn and pulverizer? Alright, let's rotate you. I did mean to do that. I got super busy at work, though. I think that's everything I need. Start whacking off pieces. Ta-da! Does it require the Archimedes screws like I thought? It probably requires a few large gears too. No? Alright, we're gonna put these in here for now. And we've still got our hammer and chisel, so let's go put down our bucket. A pipe and a funnel. Bell funnel. Piping. Unusable clutter. Drop some broken. Okay. Shoot sections. Elbow shoot, 3-way shoots. Oh yeah, that is gonna be fun. Oh look, there's the Archimedes screw. Okay. That's what we're gonna have to figure out after we set up our Helve Hammer. But first, let's grab this, because I actually have a spot that I was starting to set up for this. Should be right about like this. But I need it one space forward so that I can fit my gears behind it. Now, I need a couple of different things for this. I'm probably going to need a lot more resin than what I currently possess. Let's see. No, 4 might do it. Hopper. And I'm betting I'm going to have to place that a block below so that it can catch stuff. Which means I'm going to need to build a platform for my pulverizer and my quern. Okay. That whole building's a mess anyway. I'll have to rebuild it. Boards. Boards are what I'm looking for. Hammer base. Oh, hello. Maybe a crate will work. Now I only have one currently, so that'll be fine. I need a toggle. Wooden toggle. That needs a wooden axle, 4 resin. Okay. So we'll need to go out for more resin. Transmission. It just said I did need the wooden toggle for you'll need a toggle directly in front of this base and an anvil 2 blocks away from the toggle. In order for it to work properly. We have the iron one. So it's just boards and hammers. And my health hammer head. And I'm gonna have to take everything out of here. So let me look at that again. I mean, it might have changed with an update. If you could use it before without the toggle, I mean. Put these away. Shift click it. Yeah, if I remember how this was... That's not the right direction. Remembering it correctly, it has a little notch that rotates and it lifts this with that notch, and the gears attach to... Oh, I'm gonna need so much. That's a whole nother windmill. Let me go put my stuff away and we'll go start collecting resin. Why is a dead rooster here? Eaten by another... It was you. And go put everything away. I'm gonna need so freaking much resin. I've got a few trees marked, but yeah, probably won't be enough. Granite stone, stone coffin lids. I'll put those in the chest here for now. I hope we don't have to remake those every single time. Put some of the sand back. I should put all the bricks in here. The part after you left. Was there something I missed? Cram the mortar in here. Utilizing crop rotation. Yeah. That's a whole nother process too. Instead of replanting those turnips in the exact same spot. Growing carrots. Yeah, some of our bushes are flowering too. Well, I've got a lot. There's just a few more seeds that I need to gather. I really want to get pumpkin. I think olives, those are trees. We're out of cooked food too. That's okay. We'll just take this. And before we forget, where did I put that lantern again? It's out here by the steel smelter. God, it looks cool. We'll figure out how it works later. They should be having some berries very soon. 8 days. Ah, the babies have been born. 4 of them. Do they pop 2 at a time? I'll have to kill off the mothers soon. Okay, so our resin bits. I'm tracking so much right now. Pine resin. I've got a whole bunch marked somewhere. There's a mushroom spawn, resin, peridite, resin. There's 2 resin over here. Let's see, let's unmark some of this other stuff. We look at is which nutrition do the seeds that need. Does the nutrient, do the nutrients eventually, excuse me, Regenerate over time. Yeah, it's got the nitrogen, the potassium, and something else. Is it magnesium? Potassium, nitrogen, and P. Phosphate? It's been a while since I had to pay attention to the elements, because I think K is potassium and P is something else. Yeah, okay. That's good to know. That's a wolf. We don't need any more pelts at the moment. Underbrush. Mushrooms? I think you were a good mushroom. Yeah. Oh, fertilizer, yeah. I have a lot of bones, so I can make the bone meal. And I think that's an ingredient for the fertilizer, or is that just the fertilizer? Well, let me double check that. Compost, saltpeter, potash. Best soil you can get. Right? Terra Petra, you can find it. Ooh. You can use saltpeter. Make some bombs. I've seen so much saltpeter just floating around. I could use that too, but I mean, I have so many bones just laying around. Not run past our first bit of resin, which right there. I wish those were movable. And I think they regenerate on a 24-hour in-game 24-hour cycle, right? No? Is it longer? Six in-game? Oh, good lord. That's gonna put a huge stop on my hammering. Yeah, resin. The respawn rate. Brown coal bits. Seven days. That's even worse. I feel like it's been a little bit more rapid than that, though. Well, eyeball some more of these trees on the way. make it? Crop is actively growing on the block. Definitely don't need to be marking quartz. We've got so much of it already. I wonder if there are any other ways to get pine sap. Like if we could just hammer a tap into this to reduce the amount of time. I'll bet there's a mod for that. Ah, cool. One that I haven't marked. What color am I using? Just regular colors, that's fine. And 22 waypoints. No, I'll put that in my offhand. Where are our leaky logs? I know I'm ignoring the one behind me at the moment. Hey, there's another one. Yeah, I think I would... Well, I'm not sure if I would stop playing. But yeah, that would be incredibly annoying, losing all of your waypoints like that. There's a lot of waypoints I could probably run through and delete as well. I think this one was one of the ones that were... No, that's the one I just got. It's this one that I haven't looked at yet. Bam! Oh, no. It would. I already have that marked. Oh, I'd even be happier with the 7 Days to Die sharing as well. What is this dugout? Interesting. You know what? Oops. Oh, that wasn't as impressive as I thought it would be. I like only sharing specific waypoints. I don't quite remember the Valheim one very. Is that more pine resin? Okay, let's see. Well, I think eventually I'm going to return to Valheim. I never did complete it. I think we got as far as eyeballing the first boss. And then I realized you're going to have to build a whole new base every biome, or, you know, just days of walking or portals. Still a good game. And it's changed a lot since I last played. I might do that next. I still have it. And I do love my survival games. Oh, let's just talk about thinking of playing Valheim next, since it's changed so much since I last played. But there's still so much to do in this game as well. I still need to go to the archive to beat up a certain penned robot. Oh, there was something else I did at the base. I'm trying to get fish to spawn in a pool I dug. I don't think it does that naturally. So I kind of dug between that massive fish spawning spot behind the house. I dug a tunnel and filled it with water. That took a long time. I had to fill it just right so that it didn't have currents. And 6 resin isn't a bad start. And that's another thing. I need to fix the ads. But I'm just so lazy about Twitch settings. some of these. Can't reach. Gimme. I'm getting a lot more resin than I expected, which is awesome. Oh god, I had V-Rising. I was playing solo and I got all the way up to Dracula, and I couldn't beat him. He just does so much on screen, but I loved V-Rising. I actually have that entire series. That was when I was recording and posting instead of just doing everything live. I lost my taste for hours of editing, so I've only got like 1 or 2 of the episodes posted, and the rest of it's just kind of sitting on my desktop. That's my V-Rising series. It's been there for almost a year now. I got, I think I got Moral and Saf. I don't think you've seen her play yet. She very rarely pops in, and it's usually for 7 Days to Die, but... yeah, Dracula is absolutely insane. Like, there's no reason he needs that much going on. I get it, final boss, but good lord, when you've got, you know... I don't think we ever pushed past the second phase. But even as a 3-man team with all of our gear set up, we were struggling. I'm getting so much more than I expected. There's resin way up there too. I don't want to climb all the way up there. I'm gonna start grabbing rope ladders. He's got 5 phases? God. Awful. This is not nearly as rare as I thought it was going to be. 13 in one trip. And a whole bunch of new spots. 14 if I climb up to this one. broken tree, though. Nah. I'm gonna leave it. If I'm desperate, I'll come back for it. Yeah. Most of the other bosses were... I don't want to quite say it was a cakewalk for us. We did struggle with, God, what was his name? I think the bomb guy that's in the mines we struggled with a little bit. I think that was because of the ads, and the guy that's in the church. You're taking all that holy damage. And there was one other, the Helsing knockoff, the hunter that jumps all over the screen. He was a real pain for us too. Well, we've got 14 resin. We can probably get started. I'm still gonna keep an eye out on the way back, but if I actually pick the right direction to go. We'll try and stick close to the pine. Oh look, immediate. Frankenstein monster boss. I don't think we had too much trouble with him. I mean, his stuff rotated around the map and it was a pain in the butt because we had to keep moving, but I think that only took us 2, maybe 3 tries compared to some of the other more powerful ones. Getting in to his base confused the crap out of us for a while. Right there. Why was I thinking that this was a rare resource? Who told me it was rare? I saw you. Where'd you go? There you go. I don't remember the firstborn. Or is that the priest? Yeah, that's fair. Now, at some point I got it in my head that it was actually a rare and hard to find thing. I should pick up the logs. Actually, the other thing I really want to do is gather a bunch of pine seeds and make my own orchard. And hope that, you know... Oh, rabbit. The trees pop in with resin spots on them. But I'm not sure about the chances of that. I'm heading away from home again. I mean, even having 1 or 2 trees with resin that grows on it. Not possible? Oh. Garbage. Fine. Then they definitely need to add tree taps. You should be able to collect resin and syrup. Add pancakes to the game since you already have flour, eggs, and milk. Or waffles. Waffles are better. I've tabbed out enough times already. Let's actually pick the direction that takes us home. Good lord. I bet there's a mod for it. One day, I swear, I will get into the mods. But I'll have to coordinate with Moral. So much resin out there. Oh god, you're talking about the I thought there are a couple of lightning ones. I'm thinking about the guy that's behind the fence in that little circular arena. But there was another one. I think he was in one of the factory spots. These were all a few years ago. There is a mod for creating them. Do we have anything more recent than that? That's a year ago. There's a primitive survival mod that lets you scrape the trees to produce a resin spawn. That's cool. We'll have to look into that one. I'm slowly building up a mod list. Very immersive. No, this is pretty immersive already. Speaking of, I want to find bismuth. Like, so bad. I know there was some somewhere behind them, like minuscule amounts, which would have been cool to spot. To do fishing? I need that. With the amount of fish that pop into the menus when you type in fish, and it says male and female, so you can clearly breed them. I just want to know how I can pick them up. What if you bucket them up like we do in Minecraft? Since I'll already be out here, I'm gonna go behind the house first. I need to see if they're actually spawning, because if I destroyed the spawn point, by digging a hole through it. And then I just lost my fish source. I mean, oh, look at all them fish. That was my original fishing spot. Because of that. I mean, I'm not gonna judge. People like what they like, but, it'd be cool to see magic show up. And, I did find out that the guns, I think you were the one that told me, the guns are modded in. Where is my... It's closer to the house, isn't it? It's that small patch back here. Yeah, magic I wouldn't mind seeing. I think I have seen a mod where you can actually go into the rust zone when you're unstable. And actually fight in that zone and do quests and stuff. Yeah, see, they're not spawning. But I tried to connect it to my swimming pool over here. I really would like a fish spawn that I didn't have to climb a mountain for. Bees. Yeah, I think I destroyed it. It's fine. I still have that one that's relatively close by. Resin, right. We were making the toggle. Oh, they're not. They, that's cool looking. They're the ones that were spawning in the area originally. And when summer hit, or spring hit, they started spawning, like, right over here, and they just wander in and get stuck. My chickens are over here. And I've got even more babies. I'm gonna have to go in there at some point and, cull the Gen Zeros. So many babies. Are those baby bunnies? Oh my god. It's gonna overflow soon. Well, maybe not soon, but... Flowering for about 3.9 days. We're gonna have pink apples soon. Among other things. I think there's more pear and red apples. Yeah! 4.5. My extra berries. I've got berry bushes everywhere now. Okay, toggle. Needed an axle. With 3 remaining resin. Let's see. Animal fat. Log. We still have a couple of logs. We're gonna need a few of these. Oh, Moral started building a base. Or a, house of his own. I just picked up animal fat, didn't I? And logs. Hammer and chisel. Hammer, chisel. wood log. It's just the animal fat, right? Yeah. Now we need wooden toggle, which is a lot. I wish I could move these just a little bit. I've already messed this up. Animal fat at the bottom. Resin over here. Boards. Hammer. I haven't been able to unless... Oh, there's a setting for it. There's always a setting for it. That's helpful. Will it stay there? It does. Well, it's off-centered. Alright. That works. Okay, here's our toggle. Oh, come on. There we go. There's our health hammer. Now we need... Where are you? Angled gear. Oh, God, yeah. To that windmill? Oh, I don't. This is going to be separate. I'm going to have multiple windmills. The process of connecting multiple things to one windmill also takes that large gear, which I will have to build eventually. I just want to get this up and kind of running. I need my saw. Yeah, having a centralized building for all of my mechanical parts would be cool, but... Well, I do plan on rebuilding. Without windmill to move stuff around, I could just attach the quern and the stuff onto the backside here. And just move that out completely and expand my fields more. Put in another greenhouse. But I'll still need to build a whole bunch of crap just to position it properly. That and installing the giant wooden gear also affects the overall speed. Think about it. Nah, I probably won't. Where did my saw go? I swear if Moral logged off with it. You probably did. Yeah, we'll lose a lot of torque, but with the large gear, it can only spin so fast. which puts a huge limiter on how quickly I can just hammer stuff away. Or at least what I've tested in creative so far. I'm looking for a... Wait, unless he put it away in one of his... Oh, there's an axle. Tool roots. Wait, you can stack the rotors? That's a little bit of a game changer. It's gonna look funky when it's all the way out to here. Let's go loot Moral Space. Also, his building style is... And I told him it was a little bit wasteful. Oh yeah, no, I know that. Excuse me. Is that a fucking panda? Like, I knew they existed, but I figured they were biome specific? Doesn't seem aggressive though, so that's a thing. Alright, so he might have logged off with my saw. Is he aggressive? Nah, he's scared. She? That's crazy. But yeah, I've seen the armor for them, so you can kill them, skin them, and process them just like you do the other bears. Okay, I need to heat this up and make a new saw. Although I got like 60 pine logs in there too. Yeah, it's definitely gone. That... Alright. I was gonna carry that saw into the end game. Nah, I probably would have broken, but hey. Actually, while I'm doing this, I might as well cook some soup, right? Where's my crock pot? So while that's cooking, almost a 10. Right, I'm already carrying my hammer. And I do have a replacement head already, so we're not worried about that. I do need my tongs. I should make some shears too. I'll need the shears to trim down the bushes, and I think you said something about it getting sticks easier. And then on top of that, I think there's something else that I wanted to getting the saplings so that I could start my own orchard. I already forgot what I was gonna make. Saw. There you are. Okay. Let's wax some voxels. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot that I still need to work out with the, windmill. And water wheels would be amazing for power. Let's rotate this just to make sure we're not. Noise. I'm still gonna need the hammer and the chisel. Saw. That's a whole bunch of sticks, isn't it? It's a single stick. Good. I have a single stick. Okay, now, I gotta remember what piece I was trying to make. Angled gear. Scrub our log, our animal fat, our resin. Just kidding, I need more sticks. I'm gonna throw that on the ground. Stick. Chisel. Yeah, resource management is going to be a problem for that, though. I eventually do want I want a minimum of 2, just for the space that I have. And since it's only for, like, hammering out plates and smaller stuff, right? How about... What am I doing? Windmill rotor while I'm at it. And having 2 of these, if I do eventually combine, will be nice anyway. Oh, I'm gonna steal that other axle. Maybe? Where did you go? gear, aren't I? We'll deal with that in a minute. We have to get sails. I don't think I had extra. Oh, I do. Cool. We'll just do a short thing. So my first angled gear is going to go here, here. What is that? The fox needs to get out of here. Second axle. But yeah, I'm gonna have at least one more right here. I might cut this back and add a third one. But a fourth, I'm gonna move my forge into here. And that'll just look super weird. But we'll have the, eventually, the windmill and the large gear up in the sky. But for now, I am not doing that. And I know height does play a role too, so I will make some more angled gears and two more sticks, chisel, hammer, fat, resin, and my saw. Just my angled gear. Yeah. And I think I'm gonna need to throw down a solid block too. Or a few. I'm gonna go grab some sand. Because I need to be able to balance it, right? Yeah, I need to place it on a solid block, so we'll do this. One more of you. Yeah, it probably would be a little bit easier to do it that way too, wouldn't it? Why are you not? Right. Please don't break off. Cool, cool. You know, it would be a lot easier to... Gotta be difficult. Gotta be difficult. Let's see how quickly I can do this. If I angle it right, stand on you. Oh. Ah. I'll get it. You know what? This is fine. If you're quick enough, I'll bet you could use it as a, just elevator up. No, I need the angle gear. Such a pain. Just if I just slap you here, cut this back one. Slap you here. No, I need that out further. Would help if I could make my jumps. This is gonna look so funky. There we go. Now we'll remove all the sand. Add our first set of... No, I have to set it up just right. It has to be balanced on a block. You can't just free place the angled gears. It'll start turning eventually. More sails, more power. I really want to start chiseling blocks too, but good lord, is that going to be a process? Alright, this should be done. It's full. 4 servings. I know. Isn't that what the... I have the toggle. It's underneath the thing. I feel like I'm forgetting something. It also definitely needs more height. Yeah, the toggle's right here. Big sail. Yeah, it's got a lot more height to it. Well, our health hammer's done, ish. We're gonna install a second one, and build up to a larger gear, and a much higher elevation. But for now, this will work. wind speed is ever a factor. And why are they such strange colors? Yeah, I think it's like, God, what is the ratio here? There's a certain amount of extra wind power you get per block. Does it say in the handbook? Guides, mechanical power, iron blooms. 1% per block elevation. There it is. Or 50% wind speed. Yeah, I don't think it gives us the percentages in the handbook, but thank you for posting that. About 1% per block of height. What is our current level? 118. So yeah, we're not that high up. Settings, accessibility interface. Immersive mouse mode, first person mode, developer. You can change the position of where your hands show up. There's no scrolling here. It's not sound. Toggle sprint. I'm actually gonna turn that on. Interface in the middle. Yep, there it is. Oh, but that covers up the mini-map. Oh, there it is. That's better. I'll be able to share my coordinates with Moral better. So yeah, that needs to go up way higher. We need a second Helve hammer. And to finish this general building. What's next for us? I mean, I guess we could make our first steel bar. It's gonna take a lot of coal. Thankfully, we have a lot of it everywhere. And that's if I dug out the bottom correctly. I should have. I'll need to install something. Chisel block. Maybe. Let's pull out. Yeah. I mean, eventually we're going to add in our big gear for the twerk. Yeah. I can't pronounce that right now. Are those just soak tides? Something scraped. Where's my knife? Soak tide medium. Scrape tides. And those are prepared mediums. So we'll cram these in here. Should have done this a while ago. Not enough. Are we gonna have to empty that? Or can we bucket in more water and oak? and just hope it tolerates it for a brief moment. It won't. Well, let's use the last of it then. That'll only do one. Alright, fine. Whatever. I got a whole bunch of leather. Control click. No, I don't want that. 3 extra barrels for the extra amount. That's not a bad idea. I think I will eventually make a building just for leatherworking as well. Or maybe not just leatherworking, but a barrel room for like the not winemaking, that'll stay in the kitchen. Like the distillery for the mead and other stuff. Yeah, I got my wine barrels in here still. Good for 4 more years. Oh, let me say steel processing 9 more times. Put you away. Put my boards away. Resin, animal fat, sticks get piled up outside, oak logs are up here. I had a spot for flint, I think it was this one. Yeah. Into a jug. Yeah, maybe, but then I'll have to have like 900 jugs, because the jugs only hold... What, a liter? It's not gonna tell me right away. Maybe it holds 10 where the barrel holds 50. I mean, I might eventually make a jug for the juice for traveling, but that's a future problem. Steel. Steel rod. Steel ingot. Uh-huh. Steel bits. Two stone coffin lids. Place both coffin sections in opposing directions to create a large container. Shift mouse click. And the iron door. Arrow pathways in the interior clear. That is ready. 16 iron ingots. Oof. In charcoal or coke. Then take out an empty space 2 blocks below. 2 blocks. No, 3 liters. That's still not bad. That's 3 uses. Okay, so 16 iron ingots, charcoal, which I still haven't been able to make successfully. Ignite the coal piles underneath. You can verify the furnace is working by looking through the door, but we don't recommend you go inside. It's quite hot. Oh. No way. You gotta keep it lit for a week? give you blister steel, and then you have to further refine it after that. Good lord. Alright, how do I make coke? In a coke oven. Charcoal is a lot easier, but I have failed miserably every single time. By 3 cube of refractory bricks. Okay, that's... How is what even possible? Center empty. 4 cardinal directions. That's a lot. That's a huge process. I'll need to expand that and make a coke oven. There's our best viewer spam. Wonderful. But yeah, every time I've tried to make charcoal, it just fails miserably. Rude. Let's try this again, though. Dry grass. A couple of logs. A lot of logs, actually. I'm going to take all the logs out of here. No, I'm not. I have a whole bunch of pine logs that I can get rid of. Axe. Firewood. That's more than enough. Put the axe away. I need... Yeah, I've done that. That's what this room was originally. Well, I mean... Actually, this one was originally that. Because I've got the dirt blocks above. I'm just gonna do a... No, I need a lot. No, originally I had this one before I turned it into more storage. And I did try the campfire thing from above. Where am I going to do this at? No, but where? This will work for now. But I have to completely fill it with wood. And that's a lot of wood. So much more than just 52, yeah. Too much. Okay, we are going to go grab our lantern again. Thunderstorm. Woo! Place that right here. Doorway, 1, 2. I mean, it's so I can get in and out. I'll seal it. Doorway, 1, 2. That's just it. Perfect. Yeah, once I finish, I'll just seal it back up. I need all of the wood. Control. Yeah, same. I've got a separate oak barrel. That was all pine. At least I hope it was all pine. My oak is up here, which I need to go replenish later. Yeah, I did something kind of dumb though. I mean, I have a couple of peat blocks, but that entire peat patch that I had that was right over here, I just lit on fire and watched it all burn. I mean, there are some other peat spots nearby, but that's empty. I'm going to need to harvest a whole bunch more, right? Those don't have wood. Those don't have wood. I'm going to go cut down Moral's house. Yeah, you'd have to dig it up. Actually, do I even have... I thought I had charcoal somewhere, too. It's just brown coal, though, right? We're probably gonna need more than one axe. That was about done for. Do I have the axe head mold? I don't. Alright. Probably saving my black coal for something else, but it's whatever. Heat that up. I've got enough material at the moment. mean, I've got enough iron just sitting around. I could just use that to gather more to keep up to date for everything. And I've got a few 10 spots marked now. But it's such a pain to find. As long as I don't overuse. Yeah. Do I need to make the 10 bronze stuff for... I was hoping to just skip into iron. And I have an armor set already. I'd have to go look. It's on that armor stand that I keep running past. Make sure I'm not leaving anything behind. At least in that one spot. I would like to start another just field fire to get rid of all these ferns. What are you? No, come back. Are those baby deer? No. Eh, whatever. Bye. Quick scare the pigs. It's doing all my hunting for me. I mean, partially eaten. I might not get meat out of that. Get rid of that fox. Tongs. But yeah, if I just keep up to date on my up to date with my iron. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Yes, it is. I'm hoping it lasts just long enough. And it should. I mean... Ta-da! Yeah, I have an iron hammerhead right here. I don't need a repeat of last time. Yeah, now that I have iron and stuff, I mean, smelting the iron down is going to be a pain in the butt, but, you know, as long as I keep up with it. Oh, right, the armor I have. It's a black bronze set? Let me keep equipping it. Oh, I never took the boots off. And I've got a bow too, so I have a little bit of range. Let me slowly stocking up on arrows. I've got a couple of bone arrows, a lot of flint arrowheads. I think I got rid of my copper ones for some reason. But I'm not even sure I can put together arrows because I'm not a warrior. Let me get rid of that too. But I can always just sift up a whole bunch. No wonder I thought I didn't have enough. They're not together. And I wouldn't mind making a lightning rod too. What's next? Right, chopping everything. That's still probably not enough. Nowhere near. But yeah, every time I've made charcoal, or tried to make charcoal, it just ignites itself after a little while. The lowest protection. Yeah. But it's armor, and as long as I don't let him slam me around too much, I should be okay. I just gotta get the timing down better. Yeah, there it goes. Birch trees. Least favorite in any game. Like, they make some pretty nice looking planks, but I mean, worst comes to worst. I mean, I have a lot of gears. I could just buy some of the Blackguard stuff too. Birch in real life isn't terrible. It's just weird that they peel like the way that they do. Still better than those trees that flower for a week and then just stink it up with dead plant matter. I had one of those next to my mom's house, and there's like 4 of them on my street currently. And Mom had the, God, what were those trees called? It was a bright pink, big bulbous flowers. Drinkable sap. No, I'll drink the sap. I have drink from grapevines, though. There's something else that I use for super bendy wood. It's not super sappy. It's got those thick yellow roots. I don't want to call it yew, but I use it for making my kids' bows and walking sticks, because once they dry out, they're really nice. But yeah, we've got those bright white flowered, white leaved frickin' trees all up and down the street, and it's just awful for about a week. It just smells so bad. That and the pollen count in the air is crazy. Oh, that's fair. I wouldn't call it quite like woodworking. I do cut down a lot of trees. I used to live in a house with, I don't want to say no power, but very low power. Had one of those half-size propane tanks, so we got a lot of our heat from cutting down trees. I like hedge despite the spikes on it, because it burns really hot. Like, we had it so hot one year that it cracked our wood burner. I don't think I've seen a lot of birch trees in person. Not a lot. We've got a lot of black locust out here, too. And, Jesus, those 3 to 4 inch spikes on them that are poisonous to a degree. Burn like hell when you stomp on them. And they'll shoot straight through your shoe if you're not careful. But yeah, hedge is one of my favorite woods for burning. It's pretty solid too. I think willow trees. One day we'll have a fish pond. I did try to get into woodworking when I was younger, but I kept stabbing myself with the tools, and I just kind of gave up. Cheap X-Acto knives are not the way to go. Oh man, even though I'm in town now and I don't have to deal with that, I still do, just as a general stress relief. Chopping wood is phenomenal for that. Just work out your frustrations on a log. And I do still, on occasion, cut down trees in the neighborhood and for some of my friends when, you know, it falls on their house. It's a handy skill to have. The amount of times I've had to actually take an axe from somebody, though, because when they go to swing it, they'll just skip it off and about chop off their ankle. It's ridiculous. Oh god, I wish. God, my first console, it took me 3 years to save up enough. The sheer amount of, chores that you just had to do so that I was allowed to sleep inside. It was crazy. Like, I think I was chopping down trees starting at the age of, like, 13 when we moved out there. Mom had a rough kind of boyfriend at the time. I mean, I don't think we were unhappy. It was just really, really strict. I mean, there were a couple of points where it was definite abuse, but we didn't recognize it as abuse at the time. We had a lot of work, but we did have a lot of fun too. I mean, we got to run through the trees when our chores got done. I just thought, at that point, it just became normal, to various punishments, of course. Yeah, I know. Just trying to explain. It wasn't like... I don't want to say it was an unhappy childhood. It was just, we didn't recognize it as... We didn't recognize it for what it was at the time. Kind of thing. But, the whole thing is I wish I had more time to study. But at the same time, I wasn't a big fan of how the schools were teaching me in the first place. Their pace was too slow. I ended up going to an academy after failing my first 3 years of high school. I still ended up graduating early, because I was able to work at my own pace. I don't need that much more wood though, do I? And, I mean, compared to... Yeah, holding everybody to the exact same standard and then just having them memorize how to do things is not how to teach a kid. Or, it's not how you should be teaching every single kid. It's not... The standard is wrong. Like, I know a lot of kids, myself included, they're a lot more hands-on. More wood. Or they're better at teaching it to themselves. It worked out in the end. I got lucky with the academy. Having an extra 3 years of high school would have sucked. But yeah, up until I started working as a third shifter, sitting still too long, I just pass out. So in school I was constantly sleeping, and that, combined with... Will you calm down? The amount of work we were doing for chores. Study, I have to learn, it really said. One level higher, you won't have to. No. God. There are too many different styles of learning and too many personalities, and just to have a set standard for kids. One of my college teachers worked with me pretty well. He had been a teacher long enough to understand that not everybody learns the same, and then he actually did something about it. He had 3 different teaching styles, and he let us work at our own pace right up until deadlines. God, it was one of my math teachers in college. We were using the Hawks Learning Program, and he said as long as we got all of our stuff done before the end of the school year, because, I mean, it's self-graded. He was a really great teacher. Chef, I believe was his name. He also got me into... What is that thing called? It's a community of people that build low-cost houses. God, it's been so long. Should have asked Sappho if you poked her head in. Okay, so now what we need to do is pull out our dry grass. What was that called? something hands? No, helping hands is what our babysitters at work. Is that not full? That looks like it's not full. Oop, press all the wrong buttons. That's just weird gap. Okay, so we build this. We got our 4. Let me go stomp on the beehives. God, I even had a t-shirt for it. Yeah, we did a lot of hands-on learning at home. Like, I could weld, do, minor repairs for cars, chop down trees, refurbish, remodel, and build homes. I learned how to make wine when I was like 16. Sweetest wine I've ever had. And I do not like wine normally. Yeah. That's not lit. Now, if I light this, why are you not? Ta-da. And now we just wait for a full day, right? I can't hear anything over the bees. See, I've done that in the past, but it still ignited, even when I covered it up quickly enough. So I've got a lot of, not official trade skills, but I've learned a lot of trade stuff. If I take a whole... Oh, look, I can see it. Just barely. So that should work now. What other crap do I have? I have a lot of crap. Where did all these rocks go? Oh, duh. I dug out the... Right, so now we just have to wait. Yeah, it is. I'm trying to do the same thing for my kids, but they're just now hitting the 12 and 7-year-old mark. The 12-year-old can change tires. And because I have a newer car, I haven't gotten around to showing her how to change the oil, because it's just, there's a metal plate, a whole bunch of crap that I have to do for that. But she's learning. My oldest was actually able to cook poached eggs by 6. I showed her how to do it in a teacup. Which is just crazy. Where did I get all of those from? No, I probably picked them up and didn't put them back down. No. What? I wasn't holding the buttons. Oh, for sure. I'm trying to convince her to become a CNA. It's dirty, it's nasty, it's hard, but it's a guaranteed job. Whereas if you go to school for like welding or something, we'd have to move miles and miles away. Oh, right. Medium fertility. Do I have one for low? I do now. I've been trying to teach her the difference between finding a job that you love and you'll never work a day in a life is not the way to teach kids. I mean, it's great in theory, but then you get so many artists that are struggling just to, put food on their table, much less buy the table in the first place. It's like, separate your hobbies from work. It might suck, but being able to afford the things you like to do is all going to be a lot better than God, it's the difference between what do you want to do and where do you want to be in life. Like, I don't want to be a CNA, but it pays for all of my hobbies. It pays my bills. And I get to do this streaming on the side, because gaming is one of my hobbies. It is starting to feel more like a job, though, being scheduled game time. But, that's streaming for you. So I guess now all we have to do is wait. Go exploring. What else do we have to do? What direction have we not gone in? We still have more that way we could go. What else can we build? Yeah, absolutely ruins your hobbies once it becomes a job, because then it's just another chore you have to do. You'll enjoy it for a couple of months, maybe a year or two, then it's just another chore. And most artists aren't famous until, they go crazy or they die. And that's still on the lucky side of things. Right, food. Let's grab... Spelt, rice grain. Let's make a whole bunch of rice bread. Yes. If I could work less for a little bit more. That's another reason why I picked CNA. They're, in the area, it's one of the higher paying jobs that you can get without years and years of college. It's like 2 months for certification and then you're done. Whereas welding, I think, is about the same, but we'd have to, move to get a decent job. And that's if there are any openings, since everybody was like, oh, it pays 30 plus an hour. Yeah. That's another thing with being a CNA. We've got like 12 retirement homes here. So even if you do mess up badly enough to get fired from one, which is incredibly hard to do, by the way. Yeah, it does. I've actually got a partner that does most of that for me, though. She's a disabled vet, so she does a lot of our cooking, and a little spotty on the cleaning sometimes, but I get it. She also takes care of the kids long enough for me to, all 4 of them, for me to do stuff like this. But yeah, cooking takes up a lot of time. Live-in caretaker. Live-in? Like she'd live at a facility with them or at their homes with them? That's strange. Like, I've thought about doing at-home care. God, that is crazy. That's something I could never do. Living with them, no matter how independent they are, I don't deal with people very well, which is also why I work with special needs kids. If they're complaining, then it's because they actually need something rather than, hey, come fluff my pillow, or I'm in a bad mood, so I'm gonna be a dick. But that is incredible. Something I could not do. Yeah, I get that. Still, that is a lot of time with one person. I just filled that up like I was gonna frickin' douse it with water. Make a bunch of pies, or did I eat all of my turnips already? I did. It's fine. I mean, doing something like that would also help with your general bills, I suppose. No, people who need that level of care, in my experience, live a lot happier and a lot longer if they stay at home with personalized care. Because at the end of the day, I shouldn't talk like this being an employee of one of these places. It's very rare you find a good nursing home. It's very, very rare. One that actually takes care of their people, has appropriate staffing, which is hard. I get that. Excuse me? I was gone for a minute. Get all the way out of my kitchen. Like, they might be able to, people that need that level of care might have access to better medicine in these places, but... Well, yeah, everybody passes eventually, but they were probably a lot happier and lasted a lot longer than what they would have at a nursing home. Bread. Yeah, you can't be sure, but like I said, in my experience, nursing homes are not great places. God, that's rough. I worked on a locked unit for a while with Alzheimer's residents. It's not easy watching them go like that. Actually, one of them was part of the reason why I went and started learning Russian, so I could communicate better. Because as she progressed through her stages, she started forgetting English, and she was native to Russia. And she was a mean one, right up until I started learning and actually communicating with her better. Wait, did I actually cook those? Yeah, rice bread. Maybe it, even if it doesn't affect their overall lifespan, the quality of care that they're gonna get from personalized care, like what your mom did, is gonna be so much better. Like, there are places that have their CNAs pitch in to buy supplies for the residents because they either too busy giving themselves bonuses or just can't afford it in general. I've been in places where they don't turn or reposition their residents. A lot of hospitals are starting to get bad at that too, so people get bed sores deep enough to put your entire fist into. It's disgusting and sad. But serious props to your mom, it's not something I could do. Being a caregiver is hard enough, but being one-on-one with somebody, is that gonna cook at 180? Yes, yes, okay. I might need to fire it up again. I wonder if there are mods for cooking. Well, there are definitely mods for cooking. And I didn't fire it up again. Let's go get more of that grain. Yeah, eventually I am gonna leave the medical field as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually leave the medical field or if I'm going to just go into nursing. 4 years of school is a long time. He's still wiggly. The debt versus the payout for even a small step up in the field is just ridiculous. But I guess that could be said for all of them. And it sucks. Being locked into debt's no fun either. Oh, get back in there. I mean, if you want a guaranteed job and work that'll keep you busy, being a CNA is not the worst you could do. And we could always use more people on the front lines. Because, my God, is it a battlefield some days? Such a funny sound for bread dropping. Computer engineering. That's not bad. I'm not sure what the market is for computer engineering. I actually started getting into a little bit of programming. I want to make my own game eventually. I want to make a open world Souls-like game with survival aspects. Maybe take a little bit of a Helldivers mechanics with it too. In that, capturing territories in an open world, fighting back and forth with various factions would be interesting. But that's a lot to do. There's so much to do. Oh, they stacks up to 25. Oh, that's not bad. I should have known that already, though. But yeah, self-teaching yourself coding is... oof. I actually made a tiny map and had a little guy running around that you could spawn in with, but I couldn't interact with anything. But I understand now why it takes so many years for solo developers to actually finish off their games or push out updates or do bug fixes. It's a crazy amount of work. Alright, we'll grab a shovel, grab an axe, grab a prospecting pick for the first time. I don't have another shovel. Yeah, am I taking them part baked? I am. Good catch. Saw them change color and just decided it was good enough. I guess I am past my time, but I really want to make my first bits of steel. By the time I'm done making bread, it'll probably be ready, right? It's a lot to learn. I know I'm skipping a whole bunch of steps. Like, if I was going to make my own game, I should go into graphic design first. Basic computer programming, web design. There's so much to it, and I'm thinking that there's a lot more when you go to engineering. Let's see if that smoke's still rising. Yep, so we still have time. How many years of school is that? Let's go. Well, we gotta go further south anyway. 5 years of school, good lord. God, those are some pretty colors. Oh right, I have it on toggle now. Noise. 4 more days, 5 more days. I don't think that's tracking properly. Ah, the particle effects are cool. Some of these leaves are still cold. Brown. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I am going south. Should probably take my gears along too. Around 1,000 a semester. Ooh. It cost me $1,200 just to get my CNA license over here in the United States. And that was 2016? I will say a lot of the homes around here have started offering on-the-job training, and they've hired personal teachers for that too. Oh, it'd be cool if you had resin. Just a couple of weeks. 4, maybe 6. I picked one of the faster courses, but it's been almost 10 years now. So, some places are actually offering it for free or contracting you to work so many years to pay them back. Yeah, that's weird. I'll leave it though. Completely forgot there was a pine forest over here. Yeah, it's not a great pricing system. And it could actually be a lot higher now, being almost 10 years since. Ouch. That is so much closer to home. Might as well go grab this one, right? And just for the inventory space, I'm going to stack them on the ground. Are those mushrooms or... Hey! But yeah, even with the price, what you make as a CNA here, you could probably pay that off. The stream is definitely loading. Am I having connection issues, or... There's still snow over here. Death Cab. I'm gonna go far south, but I don't want to do it. There's a lot of chicken in the woods down there. Yeah, I can't see how it looks on Twitch. A wolf and a bear. Cool. Infinitely loaded. Ah. How often are the ads hitting you? Ruin. Small ruin, but ruin nonetheless. Just bony soil. Wait. It's not gonna be just bony soil, that's a fireplace. Actually, definitely could still be. Let's see, dry cobble. You know what? I'm gonna cheat. Space 3 for spectator. Sync onto the world. Yeah, that's all it is. Bony soil. I am a little bit past my stream time today though, but I also have the night off. I want to go a little bit longer. I am exploring after all. ground, but that's rough. See if we can find some surface level gears. Oh, I could have used a translocator. Just popped all the way down there. I really want to build a dwarf hall, but if I do that, I'll get way too into chiseling. Big lake. Not big enough for a sailboat, though. Yeah, thanks again for swinging by. And great conversation. I'll see you around, man. Is that just like Crowfoot? Weird. I wonder if it's for everybody. I'm gonna have to check that really quick. I'm not sure how to check it. Field mushrooms. Food for the journey. There's quite a bit of them here. I don't know if it's possible. I don't think it would be. That would be a lot of extra intensive work. Moving around the mushroom spawn. Like getting mushroom spores and whatnot. They're picky about where they grow too. That was another thing I was gonna get into. I was gonna grow my own mushrooms here at home. Nope, staircase. I need a shovel. Yeah, just bony soil again. That way we don't waste a lot of time digging. Hey, trader. Nice flat area with a wall of mountains around it wouldn't be bad either. What kind of a trader are you? Building materials. You'll buy. Brown wallpaper. Caps lock is always on. I swear I don't misclick that much. It's a lie. I'm constantly pressing the wrong buttons. A whole bunch of red clay. anything different way down south. Berry bushes. Oh. First berries of the season. No, second berries. I think I found some blackberries on one of my runs. Get some fruit in my diet, though. Weird looking biome. Scattered hills, or scattered, I'm gonna eat it anyway. Puffballs. Just a quick peek. Alright. God, these ferns. Treasure hunter. You'll buy a leather backpack, stained leather poncho for cracked vessels and garbage. Why would I want to buy metal parts? Is that 1 gear per or blasting bomb? Alright. Let me find an ocean. I want to make and use a sailboat. I don't want to just make it and sail it around a lake. Be kind of funny to watch, though. Hello. Oh, hello. This is new. Children's toy. What are you? How is that a children's toy? Oh, it's a horse head. I see it. Other than the vessel. Obsidian knife head, human skulls, and rot for my compost. Ouch. Nope. Torch holder. Are there any more of those? It doesn't look like it. Polished rock claystone. Oh, yeah, there is. I'm just blind. There's 2 more torch holders. That's great. Bony soil. Before we go crazy, right? There is more down here. It does just look like a bone pit, though. south. I don't think we need to explore super far to get everything we need. So good to eat too. Probably. Get rid of that. Maybe we can find some pumpkin out here. I have some doubt. Regular fish. Starting to get marshy. At the very least, just another lake. Let's see, we've got almond mushrooms, poisonous mushrooms. Almond mushrooms. Don't be rude. He's gonna be rude anyway. Was it the pig that did that damage? Yep. Don't. I'm leaving. I should look into making bandages too. The water. They're super slow in the water. At the very least, I should make a raft I could run around with. How far south do we went? I'm probably gonna teleport home, regardless. No, don't crouch run. Or crouch jump. That's counterproductive. Let's see. This is a biome similar to the tent rocks. I wonder if it's like this all the way through. Big old pile of granite. Just don't cause a collapse. Got floating. Ugh. There goes my immersion. Nah, just kidding. About to happen. Crazy mountainous, isn't it? I'm not seeing a lot of... Oh, well. Just quartz bits. How much further south was that? Oh, we're almost to where we accidentally teleported ourselves, and I think down here somewhere is our translocator location. Should have marked it. Be careful running through here. Doesn't look like granite, does it? What are we looking at here? A hole I have to dig out of. Andesite. There's supposed to be fire clay underneath of these. It's fine. We don't need it. We have what we need. I don't think we can make it. We can. I think larch is at higher elevations. It's tree. Right over there. Nice open land. Well, kind of open. Take the mature spelt. Regardless of how much further we go, we have made profit. No, we're not going. No, we're not going underground. Baby chicken. Andesite gravel. Here, I'm gonna mark this. That's an S, not a C. Nodes are growing. I can still get some onion out of it. Maybe not those. Ah, just these. It's fine. Lots of red clay. Give me different biomes. Preferably ones with less hill. Just andesite mountains, yeah. Crazy. Windy. I guess if I get a good vantage point. Let's see. I think that's gonna be our easiest path, right there. Yeah, I should have known. A telescope. Hello. This is a little different. I don't like this. I end up running straight off an edge. Darker. It's got a nice little pond too. What are we dealing with here? Slate? Maybe? Basalt. Gravel, right? I don't know if there's anything under it. It's scattered throughout the hill. Isn't basalt usually volcanic rock? Ooh, I haven't seen... Have we seen lava yet? Cave here. Basalt rock. Ouch. crushed. Ew. Super hilly. I need... Yes, a hole in the ground. Oh, hello. I won't say no to you. More crates. Go ahead and just chuck you on the ground. Ruined a drill. Let's put away you. You. What have we got here? 5 rusty gears. Copper arrows. Alright. There's a chest. Onion seeds, rice seeds, quartz chunks. Translocator. That looks sizable. Oh. Inventory's about full. What? Probably gonna get rid of those. We'll sort that out soon enough. Yeah, that's cool though. Basalt sand. What direction? It's probably just a big ass lake again. Starting to get pretty hilly. We're in over an hour. You know what? That looks cool though. I want to try something. If we do one of these, it does. We could totally decorate with that. Let's not get rid of that. We're getting rid of this. Go check out that lake. I know it's probably really dark for you guys, but and it is just a big lake. Fair. Go past? No, we're just way off course. Ugh. Lots of lake. How do you imagine the amount of effort it would add? That's a cool looking spot. Lake right in the middle, shield wall all the way around. Well, not all the way around, it's got this. Let's see. So I'm not finding a whole lot of different, slight changes in the rock generation, but gravel, andesite sand. Fire clay should be under this. Or a chance. Or am I already remembering that incorrectly? That's all andesite sand. Desert? I'd like to see catapults in the game too. I think that would be fun. Just quick peek. Hello, trader. Sandstone sand. Got a sandstone biome. Where'd he go? See, here's that. These are so cool. I don't know how you harvest them though. Trader just gone? Are we hallucinating? I don't think we were. Let's see. Be nice to find out where the termite mounds are too, or dig up some grubs. I have to do a lot more looking at biomes. See what spawns where. Oh, what am I doing? No? Maybe that was all caps. Nope, whatever. It looks like he appeared. What kind of a trader are you? Another treasure hunter. He's selling gears though. Lapis? Hey, I wasn't done talking to you. What was that? Squire Hood. Alright. Buy a wolf pup. And a shield. Yeah, let's mark him. And more this way. Ooh. I know, it's the same as all the others. There's actually a lot of them over here. I'm not gonna take anything. regret saying that. No, well, we're gone. Quartz? More. No, we're not quite connected. Really should have just used a translocator. Gone much further south. Get above the trees. And straight into the side of a mountain. What? Is that like only a block thick? That's wild. Alright. What are the coordinates to home? What is that? Hot spring. Hot springs. I have multiple hot springs marks, don't I? Let's go. Negative 380 and 22. Close enough. Alright, so while we're up here, let's... Oh, we don't even have... proper access to our inventory. We'll get rid of the granite sand, granite gravel, stones. You need to keep the quartz stuff. I'll get rid of that too. I was busy. You open. Let's go. H crates and open one. Like, I know there's a cave right there, but come on. Just a second. Ouch. Does that mean anything we store in it we can see? Oh, it just becomes closed. Probably for food preservation, right? How about... No? Alright. Another jar. Ugh. Should throw one of these up in here. And get around to installing the torch later. Because they all have to face the same way. Tool part. Those all have places. I'm gonna clear it one day, I promise. I almost have enough for a full thing, full barrel of compost. Arrows. Oh yeah, I still have my blackguard stuff that I picked up. Tool part. Tool. I'll slap you up here for now. seeds. I know where you're going, and I know where you're going. No, I put something new there. Do I have a new one? I do, right here. Ugh. Fancy knife. Iron bloom. Stack with the rest of them. Food and seeds. I don't think that's enough for... Yeah, it is. Oops. It's not taking down. Unfortunate. This might be... Oops. Or if it's because I keep accidentally pulling it out before I can squish it. Yeah, probably. That's fine. I'll go throw it to the rabbits. The seeds, though. So many seeds. Nope. Lag spike. Massive lag spike. Will the rabbits eat these? I hope they do. It's still wet mash. I have so many berries soon. Those are all cran. Still too young to know. But oh my god, look at all the babies. Ah, alright. From where though? Oh. I don't think I have a shovel. Looks like it's done smoking. Are we successful? Oh. Yeah. Shovel. Even a flint one. Actually, we have a copper one, don't we? No. That's gone too. Ooh. Okay, fine. Flint. And a stick. I'll need 2 flint. Alright, I was gonna eat those berry juice. I need food. Okay. What do I do that? Ouch. Oh yeah, that's a lot of charcoal. Okay, but the goal is to mix and stack it. That's not a full 2 blocks. I might need to get rid of this layer and then put like a chiseled something or other as a frame. Otherwise, once it gets so high, it'll start just tipping over. But yeah, we'll probably be making steel very, very soon. I'm probably gonna build this off screen. I know it's kind of pointless at this point. Nice. I mean, it'll give us different colored clay or pottery depending on which doors you open and the type of clay you use. Because, like, here, we'll just go. Yeah, look at all the different colors. I don't think. Yeah, black. Here's the colors right here. I think the others are lootable somewhere. Yeah, you get the tan, the red, the orange, the gray, cream, brown, black, ceramic, and dark brown. Spring flowers. Oh, that looks cool. Where do we find those? Artisan trader. Whatever. Ugh. So we should have so many dead chickens around here. That's not a chicken. So, better shovel. Steel making. Soon. Very, very soon. Control Shift. Chuck those. Check the inventory. Alright, I shall see you guys Friday, I believe. Yeah.